Hey.
Hello, are we live?
I think we're
Yeah,
live.
good deal. Good job, baby.
Hello.
Good job. You're
I
learning.
did it, yeah,
You're
I
learning
Just
technology.
a little. Just a little.
Yeah, people are starting to show up. How are y'all doing on this rainy day? Except, I mean, at least it's rainy here. I'm gonna lean back a little because I'm kind of loud
Yeah,
today. I'm gonna
Just a little.
sit back here, y'all. Just don't mind me sitting back here against the wall because I'm been a little loud all day today. It's kind of weird though, seeing you all the way up there and I'm like little tiny back here.
So we're enjoying this lovely Sunday, but when I say lovely, I mean it has
pouring.
rained all day.
Yeah.
And it's still going. I think it's supposed to rain till what time?
Overnight. I think it's supposed to rain overnight. It'll
All
be
day
raining
and
in the
all night.
morning.
Hello, big family. That's right. Hey, people.
Hello,
Hey.
hello. We got lots to talk about today.
Oh, yeah. We had some eventful days, y'all.
Oh, my goodness. Hello in Huntsville. Is it raining up by y'all in Huntsville?
Hey, Cliff. Hey, Daphne. Hey, Doris and Kathy, Candy, Shelly.
Yep. And hello to all of y'all watching this on the replay.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with catching it on the replay either. So,
Virginia,
you know what? I just
Indiana.
forgot. I need to do something. I'm going to do something real quick. Just keep on talking, baby.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to do this real quick. Y'all, we're sitting here and we're surrounded by seeds.
Yeah. Like, if y'all can see my table right now.
Yeah. We're surrounded.
And I love just touching them.
Completely surrounded by seeds. Yep.
Like, I can't help but just like fiddle with them and look at them all the time. And I don't know. It just this purple shine eggplant.
Yep.
Eggplant's one of those things that I know we didn't. Well, we bought more of it this season than we have.
We bought a couple different kinds of eggplant this year.
We bought more this year than we ever have before. But that's not because my family suddenly decided they like them and want to eat them. That's because I'm still the only one that eats eggplant. But no, this is because we're going to be planting a lot of these in trays for other people.
You say you're the only one, but that's not completely true. I actually do like eggplant. We bought this variety, not to get sidetracked on plants, because we got a lot of other stuff to talk about today. But this variety here, I hope it's backwards to me. I hope it's not backwards for y'all.
It's purple shine.
Purple shine. I guess you know what? I could do this. Now we just flip sides of the screen on y'all.
I'm looking at.
But this purple shine eggplant here, it's a skinny eggplant. It's not the typical like fat eggplant. So that's why I got it. I thought it would be cool. Maybe like squash, we could slice it in thin slices, and then salt it and let then pat it dry and fry it.
Split in half, roast it, or saute it in a pan. However you want to do it. But it's
more like split in half and then done on the griddle, that Blackstone griddle.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, these things.
That's gonna be.
It's more of a like manageable size. That huge honking eggplant. You pick one of those beautiful, big, delicious eggplants. It's going to take you a couple days to eat it on your own. If your whole family, ask me how I know. If your whole family doesn't eat it with you, it's going to take me. It's going to take me a couple days to eat that one.
I love eggplant. I don't know what you're talking about. Now, what out of all these seeds, what's your one you're most excited about, honey?
Out of all of our seeds?
Yeah, all these seeds.
Oh my gosh, I got to pick out of all the seeds.
Yeah, just pick one. Pick one that you're the most excited about. We got the pumpkins, the peppers, the squash, which one you want?
You got us some really different varieties, and I love different. Y'all know I do. I love anything just out of the box, out of the ordinary, different. You got some of those pumpkins over there, some of those winter squash.
Oh, the winter squash. That's what you want.
Yeah.
These winter squash.
The winter squash. They just have, festival squash. Look, you see that? Festival squash. Isn't that beautiful?
Yep.
And I love the size and shape of it. I just want to touch it. I want to reach through and just magically have it already.
So the one I'm most interested in growing, and unfortunately there's not a picture on the packet, but this Lily Crenshaw melon. I've never grown Crenshaw melons. They look kind of like at least to me, they look kind of like a winter squash on the outside, but on the inside they look like almost like a cantaloupe.
Yeah. So you get like a squash.
I don't know what they're gonna taste like.
Looks like a squash, tastes like a melon.
Yeah, but it looks cool. And this one. I want to grow this too. This Blue Bayou pumpkin.
Yeah.
It's just a cool looking pumpkin. It's a normal size pumpkin, and then it's bluish.
Plant those seeds before.
Yeah, but they just didn't do well for us where we had them.
The vine
didn't
work. The vine died. We never got any pumpkins off of them, but we have tried that once before, and I was so excited to have those pumpkins, and I'm gonna try it again.
Y'all are gonna see me over here staring at the kitchen because I've got rice on the cook, so I gotta watch for it to start boiling. As soon as it starts boiling. I gotta go set a timer. And y'all may ask, how you gonna know it's boiling sitting in here looking in the kitchen? Well, I'm gonna see the steam popping out the side of the lid there.
No, don't tell them. Say it's magic.
It's magic. Do you believe in magic?
They can feel when it's ready.
So y'all, we got so much to talk about. Let's just start. One announcement real quick. So everybody knows.
Oh, I'm sorry. They were asking us, did you see Jamie and Lester evacuating?
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Evacuating why? I'm sorry. I've been trying to keep up with their videos, but I haven't. They post
sometimes we get
Sorry.
so busy sometimes.
They post a lot.
I didn't see that.
Well
Yep.
Let me backtrack.
I'm gonna text them and ask them about it.
Hello, Lester and Jamie have to evacuate their farm in Plum Grove and take too long. Horn Lester's. Okay.
Wow.
Can anybody tell me
Dang.
why they're evacuating? Oh, they have flooding right now. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Yikes. Okay. Yep. If it was an issue once, it's going to happen again. They're going to have those flooding issues. Ugh. And they're taking all the littles from ISS to LHL. Yep.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's really all you can do. I mean, you can't move buildings, but you can move animals and people.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mentioned a couple lives ago. When was it? Maybe I think it was last week. Actually, I started talking about recipes last week, and as of tonight, we're going to have the gumbo recipe posted, but it won't get posted. Just look for it tomorrow if you're looking for it. I'm going to put it up tonight and get it posted. We're actually making gumbo tonight, and I measured everything out as I did it so that we could share that with y'all. Yep.
And it is going to be good. It smells right. I looked at it. I peeked at it.
I tasted it. It's going to be delicious. Yeah. No, you don't. You got to taste your food while you're making it. That's not cheating.
When it's almost ready, you can't cheat.
Yeah, you have to. You got to make sure it's right. I hope everything's going to be okay over at Lester and Jamie's. That's rough. Raining it's just y'all, it's just been storm after storm after storm, waves of rain coming in off the Pacific, just inundating everywhere.
Been a stormy season.
Snow up north, rain down south. It's just crazy. It's insane.
Y'all just hang in there. Spring is coming, I promise.
Yeah, it is coming. It is. It will pass.
Yeah.
So let's start off. You want to start at the beginning of the week. The video that came out on Monday
Where do we start?
Was about the video started with you on the phone with the Auburn vet, and they were telling you to come now.
Yep.
Or his leg, he could lose his leg.
Right.
I agree, Miss Kathy.
Thank you, Miss Kathy.
I agree.
Thank you.
So Henry went to Auburn, and as you guys saw, and they were awesome. Y'all, if you are within driving, if y'all are within driving distance of Auburn and you take your animals there, it's great.
Yeah, if you have any opportunity to go to Auburn, if y'all live anywhere near it or within a decent, reasonable day's worth of drive, if your animal is in need, like in dire need, and it's not something you want to take to like a regular dog and cat sort of vet, I recommend Auburn. I highly recommend them, y'all. They are amazing. Took really, really great care of Henry. And so his checkup, his follow-up, as y'all saw, went really well. And
his leg is broken.
But it's healing.
They gave us some rehab to do.
And we've
been doing the rehab. Yep. So there will be another update coming out tomorrow talking about how he's doing. But on Monday you guys saw they found that there was a break, which that's on us, y'all. We should have pushed the other vet to we should have pushed them to do x-rays, but it was so late and we just didn't.
And I just went off of her suggestions, and that's something that I've got to get better about. That's not, I leave it to someone's expertise that knows more than I do, and I put my animal in their hands, and some people like Lester, he's a very outgoing person, and like you're a very outgoing person. I'm kind of not in those situations, and I need to be. I need to step up and say, no, I would like you to do an x-ray, even though you don't think he needs one, I think he does, and I need to be a little more pushy in that area, I
Mhm.
guess. But I just left it up to her, and she said that it didn't seem broken, so she wasn't going to do an X-ray.
Yep. So, how did he break it? I am almost 100% certain that he broke it because he was, when we first put them out there out in the electric fence, he was the one that was the most like active, trying to climb up into the tree and get the highest leaves, and he didn't want the ones down low, and so
wanted to try everything.
I think his leg probably got stuck and he probably fractured it just trying to get it out or something like that. So that's my thought.
And with this Auburn, because I see that question, is it a full break or a fracture?
They called it something.
Yeah, what this Auburn vet said is that basically, it wasn't. It was. I guess it's not a full break because he said it wasn't broken bad enough to where they were just really worried and need to put a cast and need to do surgery or anything. They said they just felt where the calcification had started on that little break, and they said he could have just twisted it hard enough to break it just a little. He could have got it stuck in, like he said, in between some branches or in the V of a tree or whatever. He wrestled it so hard he broke it a little bit.
Trying to find. They sent me an email and it had here, Friday visit. There it is.
Oh, okay.
So it was. They called it a Salter-Harris fracture of the distal radius. Y'all know what that means, a Salter-Harris fracture. So I did some reading about what a Salter-Harris fracture is, though, and it's a fracture kind of along the growth plate at the end of the bone. What that means for him, I don't know. He's pretty grown, so I don't think it's going to impact him a whole lot. But that's what it was, a Salter-Harris fracture across the distal. Geez, I can't even remember, like the distal radius.
But the good news is, it had already started to heal over a little bit by the time we got him to Auburn. It was already calcifying and starting to heal. So as long as we did that therapy and as long as he kept that leg straight and started to use it, it should be fine. It should heal fine. And he's already starting to tiptoe on it. He's already starting to put that little bit of weight on it. He's starting to feel better about it.
So we've been using the ice pack that Angie got. It's a horse. It's for horses, but it wraps around his leg, and we just watch him. We just watch him out there. So. But that was good. Then, so moving on to the next video of the week, Tuesday, and y'all notice Angie's been posting 3 videos a week along with the regular stuff too. So that was your when you talked about taking care of you. Yep. That was your taking care of you.
That was kind of
and that's how you were feeling that day.
Yeah, that was kind of the day and really the week where I was
you talk about that while I check dinner.
I was especially as the mama of the family and the kind of the go-to person of the homestead, a lot of times I felt like I had taken care of everybody in the world except me. I felt like I had taken care of my kids to the max. I had taken care of neighbors. I had taken care of church members. I had taken care of my husband. I had taken care of so many animals and the house to manage. And I just at the end of the day, I was like, did I even remember to brush my teeth? Did I even take care of me? I was so run dry. I was tank was empty. I was on fumes. I was ready to relax and reset. Yeah. Mom, I needed me time.
Can you tell him the story about me at the friend's house?
Oh, he wants me to tell you his story. So y'all will notice that he has an owie. Can you look up? Oh, that way. There you go. He has an owie on his neck. Y'all will notice that is a recent development. He went to a friend's house yesterday for a play date, and they all played and they all had fun. And he got on his friend's little mini 4-wheeler.
It was a mini 4-wheeler that kids could ride, but I have to wear a safety helmet.
That's right. And he wore a safety helmet, so his head was safe. His head was protected. Unfortunately, he did not see the wire, the electric wire for their animals.
It was an electric fence.
Yeah, but it was one strand. So it didn't shock him.
No, it was many strands.
It was many strands?
Yeah.
She said one strand got you right there. So it must have been just at the right height. He did not see it. He hit it head on. It kind of clotheslined him, knocked him off the 4-wheeler. He's fine. His head was fine, but his neck took a little bit of a skint there. It's a little bit scraped. So, yeah, that was Miles' story. And he got up from the ground and he's like, I'm okay. Let's go again.
Yeah, so he'll be okay. He's good. You're gonna walk it off. Walk it off.
I actually just got up and ran screaming and crying to the house.
Now, while he was over there doing that, y'all, we didn't make a video. Sometimes we just like to go places and not film and just be able to absorb it. And this was one of those times. We went to Petals and we took a class yesterday. And so I was initially going to film it, but so we could share it with y'all. But really, the class that we went there for, I wanted just to absorb as much information as possible. And then we got some more stuff for the orchard, which we'll end up talking about in a video. You okay, bud?
Yeah, he popped his knee, banged it on the table.
Yep.
Okay. Yes.
He's over here whispering.
He wants to know when we're going to show.
Oh, okay. Well, in a little bit. Okay, I'll call you when it's time.
We have something
to
show you here in a minute.
Yeah. So anyway, so we went to Petals. We went to a class on garden design, actually.
It was
It was really cool.
I really liked it.
It was really cool. And it was very informative. It gave us some ideas, which I don't know if that's good or bad. Y'all
filled our head full of ideas.
Yeah, I text Zach and Jason yesterday when we got done, and I told them, the classes at Petals may be free, but it doesn't mean they're cheap, because I'm gonna tell you, when we leave there and we got all these ideas in our head now, we're like, oh man.
Yeah, free doesn't mean cheap, but it was worth it. Worth it though, because I went there because we went in with a certain okay. We're going to learn about our garden. She's going to tell us how to design our garden, or she's going to tell us what to do, right? And she's going to map it out for us. No, she did better than that. This woman has, what was it? PhD in horticulture or what?
I don't know. She had a degree in horticulture and a degree in landscape architecture.
Yeah, and and she's been to England. She studied in England and studied the English gardens. And this woman knew what she was talking about. So she gave us a lot of information and then narrowed it down. But nowhere in her class did she tell you this is what you should plant in your garden. She gives you, she broadens your mind. She gives you an idea of what are you looking for, or what are you looking to accomplish in this space, and this is how you could possibly go about doing X, Y, Z, and gives you ideas and leads you to a conclusion, so our ideas ran wild. We were just sucking it all in. Just it was lovely. Yeah. I loved all the ideas and strategies and possibilities. And then you step out the doors and you're at Petals, right? And
and you have all this stuff.
And if you're at Petals with money, that is a dangerous place to be, my friend. That is a dangerous spot to be in.
It is.
But highly recommend Petals, but you will get in trouble.
Do you want to go get
number one?
The outside, the one out of the cage?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
So then y'all will have noticed that if you've watched this week's videos, Angie was headed home the other day, this last week, and our neighbor called her. She wasn't headed home yet. She was actually still at the store. She was at a store called Dirt Cheap looking with the girls. And then one of our neighbors called her and said, hey, there's this kitten hanging around, and do y'all want it? Because I'm going to shoot it. So, of course, Angie left immediately and went to get the cat, because we would never want, even if we were in a position where we couldn't keep it, we would never want to let it get shot or anything like that. So this is the one that y'all, we haven't put the poll out. Look for that tomorrow. We're going to put a poll out on Facebook and YouTube. We'll put a poll for y'all to vote on a name. So this is Mercy or Honey or Kitten or whatever y'all end up deciding. But she is a sweetheart. She loves the love. She purrs so loud.
She's a baby. Yeah. She's so sweet.
She's sweet. Yeah.
She loves people. She will kiss all over anybody.
Yeah. She is awesome.
She doesn't seem to have any issues or any problems right now. Don't wander off. Okay.
No, but we're going to take her in Tuesday. The vet didn't have any appointments, but they said bring her in and leave her, and then they'll check her out when they get a chance to. But hopefully she's good and healthy. And if she's not healthy and she's got worms or something, we'll treat her and get her taken care of. And so far, our original plan was to have her outside as a barn cat, but she's really sweet and really just
she's very friendly and personable,
calm. Yeah,
litter box trained already, and I don't know, she's growing on us, y'all. She's growing.
Yep. So, and Tully doesn't love her, but he doesn't hate her either. So,
and she's so kissy.
Yeah.
She's so sweet.
Yeah, she's sweet. And y'all, there's just no way we could have ever left her to get shot, or I
want this baby.
Yeah, I can't. I couldn't do it. Like, nope. There's not a chance.
See,
not a chance I could do that.
And I tried to tell y'all, guys. It's not me going looking for these animals. It's them finding me. I'm telling you, some sort of weird magnet thing is happening. Look, y'all, these animals know that I'm here, and they're trying to find me.
Yeah. So, y'all, this has happened our whole marriage. When shortly after Angie and I got married, we had dogs showing up at the door.
He was wondering why he took me in, and then random dogs started showing up. I'm like, they will follow me.
We didn't keep them all, but they would just show up at the door, and some of them we found their owners for, some of them we didn't. So. All right, so then I know.
So then my second.
A lot of y'all are asking about when Angie got lost, and so y'all, look, I told Angie we got to explain this a little bit on the live today, because it sounds a little bit like I watch her too much.
No,
like
I'm thankful
but
that he does.
Y'all, I know my wife. I know she gets lost easy. I know that she is not the most tech savvy person in the world, though she is more capable than she believes she is.
No.
But I always check, the little Find My app on your phone. I check that because I want to make sure that she's okay and she's not like stuck somewhere.
Especially when I've been gone longer than I should have. Like if I've been missing for over 2 hours, like you need to check on me. You need to call and check on me.
Yep. So I checked on her, and y'all, they were way out in the middle of
I was in the
nowhere,
y'all. Oh yeah.
Nowhere.
I was like what? And I couldn't believe. I thought he was joking. I thought he was kidding when he first told me. He said, "No, babe. Like if you turn around and go back a long time, like an hour and a half back the way you came, then you still have 3.5 hours to go till you get home."
Yeah.
I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah. So I don't know. So here's what happened. She typed in our address, but instead of it coming here, she didn't look. The city, it had our street address, but it didn't have the right city. It had, I don't even remember what it was. I looked it up earlier.
I was talking to the kids or distracted or something, or I was like, okay. And I was trying to type it in real quick. And then I was going to get out, go to the bathroom, get a drink and jump back in. And I was already tired of driving half the day already. And I'm ready to go home.
Yeah.
So I saw my address pop up on the GPS and I just hit yes. And I didn't pay attention to the city at all.
Yep.
So that was my bad. My bad.
Now, I did tell Angie the night before they left, I said, honey,
he did.
And I was like, honey, I love you. We can't bring home any more animals because we can't take care of that many more animals indoor. Like if there's an outdoor animal or something, okay, we can see about it. But an indoor animal, we're full. And what did you say? What'd you say? What'd you say, baby?
I said, I agree because I didn't want to be squished and cramped in this house either. And I feel like we just got our spacious house. We have enough room for all of us.
Well, and not just about being spacious, but you have to be fiscally responsible, right? Financially, things aren't free.
Yeah, we're not running a kennel. I know we can't take on 1 million pets.
Can't take on the world. Yeah.
Can you tell I've heard this like a lot? I've heard this song and dance a lot.
But y'all, look, if she and I didn't have these talks, like we would be overflowing. And I would love to have a solution to help all of the stray animals of the world. Y'all,
I haven't found it yet.
I have a hard time saying no myself. So unfortunately I have to take the bad guy approach to it, and I have to be the one to be the bad guy. But
Somebody's got to be though, right? Speaking of which, I am part Native American. I don't know exactly
I don't know how much, but supposedly, yeah.
And I'm not sure exactly what tribes, but I am part Native American.
So she came home. Y'all on the way home.
Sorry, outdoor. The pigs are outdoor animals. So
we're not going to even talk about that.
We're getting there.
She on her way home, when I was talking to her, once she got going the right direction, she's like, honey, it was just that all this must have just happened for a reason. I'm like, oh, did it really? Okay, so do you want to talk about it when you get home, or sounds interesting? She's like, oh yeah, we'll talk about it tonight when I get home. She didn't tell me yet that she had this puppy dog.
It was too funny, y'all. It was perfect. The kids were just trying to hold it in. They were trying not to bust out laughing. So I got him on speakerphone. The dog is sitting next to me. I haven't told him about the dog. Dog is sitting next to me. And the kids are quiet. They're not going to rat me out. I told them, shh, shh, shh. And I said, Dad's calling. Game faces. Dad's calling. So I hit answer. I hit answer on the phone and I hit speakerphone. And I said, hi, honey. And he's like, hey, how you doing? You okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm just tired of driving. We're just talking for a minute. And he goes, it's okay. Everything happens for a reason. And I looked over at the dog and I said, yeah, it sure does. And the girls started just holding their breath, trying not to giggle. And he said, yeah, and you'll figure out what the reason was. He said, have you already figured out what the reason was? You might already know why you were meant to go out of your way and get lost and everything. You figured it out. And I said, yeah, I think I have figured it out. And the girls are just like snickering under their breath. They are snorting and snickering in the backseat. They're just dying. And then he goes, oh, well, that's good. See, you already know there's a reason for it. So, we can talk about that when you get home and it'll make you feel better. You can tell me all about it. I said, yeah, I sure will. I'll tell you all about it when I get home. And I was crying. I hung up first. I held it in and I hung up. I was just crying laughing.
Now, so I got them locked up. I'm gonna bring her out here.
Yeah, go ahead.
And y'all, so we're gonna show. Dog, she named her Biscuit, and we'll tell you about kind of some plans. But oh my goodness, this one keeps on coming. Sorry, y'all. Just dealing with a comment.
Somebody. I'm sorry.
We
do have to block some people now and then.
Just spam stuff.
Yeah, sorry.
So anyway, I'm gonna bring her out and show y'all, and y'all can take a look at her. We'll talk about plans with her. Poor Wes. So what really gets me, before I bring her out, I'll tell y'all what really gets me, what makes my nerves on edge.
I know.
Is we used to have a dog years ago, and some of our older videos show him, Kosuke, and we loved him, but he was not I don't know why, but he wasn't friendly towards any other dogs outside of our pack, right? Our pack.
He loved our family, but he was aggressive towards any
dogs outside of the dogs that we had. Personally,
which is crazy because he loved other people and he loved other children, but he could not stand another dog.
And he grew up. I was in the Navy when we got him, and we took him to dog parks and socialized him, and he was fine. And all of a sudden, one day we were at the dog park, and this is after he was fully grown. And I mean, he was years old when this happened, and he had never had any issues. He was at the dog park, and I don't know what happened. I guess he just didn't like the way a dog acted towards him or something, but he turned around and he lit that dog up, and the dog ended up having to go to the vet.
Yeah.
So
it was scary.
Ever since then, I've been paranoid about bringing in other full-grown dogs into the house because I don't know how they're going to react. I don't know how our dogs are going to react. And I know there's ways to do it, and we've done a lot of research on it, but it puts my nerves on edge, y'all. Like really puts my nerves on edge.
That's never something you want to happen, especially to our beloved pets that we've had for their whole lifetime. And these are the dogs that this is their forever home and always will be. And we introduce this new dog and they get attacked in their home, and they get hurt really bad, or one of the children gets caught in the crossfire and gets hurt. Like that's never a situation you want to have. So Wes is very super uber cautious and paranoid, and we separate these dogs off completely in different rooms, and we're going to slowly try to introduce, under observation and close, leashes and stuff. But when y'all see her, this is the best dog ever, y'all.
Goodness gracious. Oh,
and she's not exactly tiny. Yeah, he's my sweet.
Oh.
Is that my sweet? Is that my love? Yeah, is that my love?
Yeah.
Is that my biscuit?
So-
is that my biscuit? Yeah.
So we're going to
Hey, baby.
we're gonna try and get her in on Tuesday with the kitten and get her chipped, right? We want to
Yeah.
check to see if she's got a chip and see if she's healthy. We'll get her checked for parasites and things like that.
Yeah.
But y'all, so here's the thing with her. She's so sweet and so loving and so docile and calm. She sits, she stays, she does everything that a dog should do. So she
Yeah.
belonged to somebody.
And she has amazing manners. Like
Yeah.
she won't take anything out of your hand, even if you try to make her like fight and wrestle. She won't. She's just very, very gentle and docile, and she has great, great respect for people's boundaries and just
Yeah.
great manners. And she
Mhm.
walks like a dream. You hold
Yeah.
that leash, you can hold the leash like this in your hand with no tension on it, and she will walk right beside you. She will not
Yeah.
leave your side. If you stop, she stops. She's just got great, great
Yeah.
manners.
Her teeth are really, really clean, which
Yeah.
makes me think that she's young.
It's a pretty
I'm no
clean
vet.
puppy.
I don't know.
Mhm.
But we're gonna take her, get her checked out. Ideally, we would. I know this isn't Angie's ideal, but ideally, we
Yeah.
would find the family that she came from and return her because, y'all, there's no way that
I'm
this.
hoping no.
There's no way this dog didn't belong to a
Yeah.
family. She is the sweetest ever.
And I know she has a
um,
family, or she
yeah.
had a family. I know that because she feels like a family dog. She
Yeah.
just she reacts to every kid like she just understands what a family is. And I know she
Yeah.
belonged to somebody, but I don't want her to find that somebody.
I
want
know,
to
baby,
be
but-
her somebody.
But we talked last night about how it would be, if our kids lost their family dog, it would be devastating, to them. So we want to make sure we do our due diligence and try to find her where she belongs. But she's just so sweet and so she's healthy looking. She got plenty of meat on her bones.
Yeah.
The gas station, supposedly she'd been hanging out there for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
They had been feeding her chicken and dog treats, like chicken, I guess
Yeah,
chicken nuggets or chicken strips.
She was living
or-
off of just this fried chicken that they sell
Mhm.
at the gas station and dog biscuits. So she's
Yep.
living off of chicken and biscuits.
Yep. So if she has no home, then I guess Angie will
Yes, Angie
Be
will.
happy.
Yes, Angie will.
we'll have we will integrate her in.
Yeah. And when I
to
saw
our
her, I tried to
family.
explain this to him when I got home. I was like, I know what we said, baby. I know what we talked about. I know what we said. But when I saw this face, when I saw those eyes, like I don't take in every stray I see. I've gotten a lot better. I pass up strays and I don't stop, and I'm just like, oh, poor thing, or I'll leave some food and I'll say, best of luck, or I'll try to find out where they came from and give them back to the house they wandered from. I don't bring home strays. But when I saw this dog, I was like, honey, this is like the one. This is my
Mhm.
dog. This is my
Yep.
dog. Like she's speaking to me. Like this is mine. I
Yeah.
want this dog. I want this dog.
Mhm.
I don't need every other dog, but I want this dog. All of our kids have their dog. So Casca was your dog. Winston is Sarah's dog. Sebastian is Lily's dog. And this is my dog. I want this to be my puppy.
Yeah. Well, only if it's not someone else's puppy.
Yeah, only if it doesn't already
Only if it's
belong
not
to
someone
somebody
else's
else.
puppy. Yeah.
We'll see.
But she is a sweetheart, y'all. She is just awesome. She's super gentle.
She fetches.
Even-
she
yep.
sits. She stays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she
I love her.
is
I love her.
really, really.
I love her
really good.
mannerisms. She's
Mhm.
good. I just need her to get along with our dogs. I need
Yeah.
her to get along with our puppies.
And I'm not so much worried about her because her temperament's really, really calm. But I'm not sure about Winston. Winston, he is just an anxious mess. He is like riddled with anxiety.
Yeah, see, like Christmas picked Jamie, this dog picked me. Right?
Yeah, well, I
Hey,
don't
Biscuit.
know.
Hey, Biscuit.
I don't know about that. We're gonna
Yeah.
find out who picked Biscuit.
That's another
Yeah,
consideration.
me too.
That's another consideration because I don't think she's fixed. We've checked around down there, and she lets you touch her everywhere. You can touch her paws, you can touch her belly, you can roll her over. We've checked everywhere, and I don't think she's fixed.
Yeah, so I tried this one already, Miss Tammy, and Angie was not having any of it.
Nope.
No, she's like, that is not an outside dog.
Biscuit baby.
Yeah, and Miles loves Biscuit. Biscuit's not even our dog yet, and Miles already it's the favorite dog we have for him.
No, I like all the dogs.
Yeah.
Oh,
He likes all the dogs.
Okay,
yeah.
good
We
answer.
like all our puppy dogs.
Good answer.
Like
I personally think she's probably part pit bull. I don't know for sure.
Well, her muscle
Maybe like a pit
structure,
bull lab
like
mix.
if y'all can
Here,
see, sorry, she's fine. If
She
you
okay?
can see these muscles, like she is like built.
She's falling.
You're falling.
Yeah, let me put her back on the floor,
Okay.
baby. Let me put
She's
her-
built like
Oh,
a
come here,
rock.
girl.
I mean,
Come here.
solid. She's got
Come
this
here.
massive
Oh.
chest. She's got these really big, strong back leg muscles and this massive wide chest, and
Come on.
she's stout and she's built like a pit bull. And so she's definitely pit bull mix, but I can't tell if she's pit bull lab mix. Her face kind of and ears kind of resemble like maybe beagle. I don't know, but she's pit bull something mix. But maybe the vet will tell us more. We're gonna take her. We're gonna take them to this regular Thomasville cat and dog vet. That I hope she's. Honestly, I know this is mean to say, y'all. I'm sorry. It's mean to say about anybody, but I hope she's a lot better with cats and dogs than she is with goats. Because I know this lady is not a farm animal vet. I know that's not her area of expertise, but they seem to be really good with cats and dogs. So maybe she can tell me more.
Who?
The Thomasville vet lady.
Oh, she was fine. That's not who we took so the lady we're taking the cat and the dog to are not. It's not the same vet as the
I
one.
meant the
we
Selma lady. So you scheduled them in Thomasville.
Thomasville.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah, yeah.
So
Thomasville.
yeah, we're
yeah.
going to Thomasville,
Yeah.
not Selma. There we go.
Yeah. So we'll take them to Thomasville. She's awesome. She was great. She just
Yes,
she only does small animals. She's not a large animal vet. Which, to be fair, the lady in Selma is really just a regular vet. She just agreed to take a look. So
It's inside the mouth black. Is it?
I don't remember actually. I did look the other. I don't think it's black.
I don't think it's black.
Nope.
I haven't really seen inside her mouth much.
Nope. But
we could do a DNA
there
test.
is
Yeah,
there is
could.
definitely there's a pit bull that hangs out by our church, and he lives right around there. It's not like a stray, but anyway, he's definitely pit bull, and his muscle structure and
It's
how
just
stocky,
her.
like
Yeah,
the shape,
it's just like
is
hers.
just like her. So she's I don't think she's full pit bull, but I think she's a mix, maybe a pit mix.
I've never tried that. Do you
What's
see that? If you give your dog catnip to your anxious dog, it'll calm them down. Is that true?
Well, we're gonna give him some catnip then.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
not
gonna rub it all over him and put it in his food and maybe make a tea out of it
Oh
for
my
his
goodness,
water.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
CBD dog treats work well. Okay.
I never thought about CBD
Thank
for
you,
dogs.
guys.
That's a
Anything
good
else?
idea.
Give me some more advice.
Yeah,
We'll try all of it.
Winston he's crazy.
Yeah, so her face does not look like pit bull, but her body sure does. So I think she's pit bull lab mix. That's what I'm gonna guess. That's what I'm gonna go for. But yeah, Biscuit is the name I landed on, and the girls were all just on the way home. They kept saying this dog or that dog, and I kept saying my dog. It's gonna be my dog.
Now we do have her separated off from the rest of the dogs right now.
Rooms,
Yeah. So we just want to avoid anything after they get seen on Tuesday. After Biscuit gets seen on Tuesday, and we know more, then we'll work on if we need to integrate them in or if we need to return her home.
And poor Kitty is gonna have to get used to dogs. She's not a huge fan of dogs. It's not like she runs in terror, but she's
done a lot better.
Yeah, and she'll hiss every now and then when the dog walks
Mhm.
by, but I think she's getting better. Tully didn't like dogs at first either. It took Tully a long time to get used to the fact that he was going to live inside with these dogs. It took him a long time to get over that.
Yep,
But,
yeah.
Kitten will come around.
Yeah,
She'll come around.
she will, and she's sweet. I'm not worried about the kitten at all. I'm not even stressed about the kitten. So
Yeah, the dog is his worries. So he's like, "Oh, kitten, fine. Dog, what? What's another dog?"
Yeah, people do. There's a lot of drops, but I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of animals too that are just stray, and then like the kitten. I don't know that anybody dropped the kitten, or if it was simply just a matter of there's a stray cat out there, a feral cat that had babies, and this kitten was a batch of kittens, and it got loved on and snuggled on and whatever else. I don't know. So
and I don't think this is the case with Biscuit, but
no, I think he got out.
But yeah, Biscuit could be a stray's puppy, or could just be the neighborhood wandering dog that everybody loved on so much that now she's sweet. I
don't know. Yeah,
without knowing her backstory, and she seems really young. You said
she looks young. I'm no dog expert, but her teeth are so clean. I'll tell you what, like every now and then we brush our dog's teeth, and not like daily, but their teeth they look like dirty dog's teeth.
Yeah.
And their breath gets funky, but this dog, her breath isn't bad at all, and her teeth are like white. Like I'm talking white.
And I was looking at the gas station lady, and I was like, "Are you sure she's been living here for 3 weeks?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, at least 3 weeks." And I was like, "She looks pretty clean to be living at a gas station for 3 weeks." I don't know, but
what is the kitten's name? Well, that is up to y'all, Miss Paula. Y'all, I'm gonna put out tomorrow. I'll put out a poll on Facebook. You'll see it come out, just a regular post, and I'll put it on our YouTube as well, and y'all can decide. I'm gonna pick a couple of a couple of the most popular names from y'all's comments, along with a couple of the kids' favorites, and then I'll let y'all decide, and we'll go with whatever the big family chooses.
The top ones that we're still working with are Honey Waffle.
Well, Honey, Mercy,
Waffle, Mercy, and Turtle.
Well, I don't know. I have to look at the comments. I haven't gotten all through all the comments. I'm gonna have to look and see. So.
This Pit Roddy mixed puppy of ours is a mess. She's a good dog, but still a baby and all that goes with it. Yes.
Yeah, baby animals are a lot.
Other bonus about Biscuit is that she's not so much of a puppy or a baby that we have to deal with the puppy things. She doesn't do the puppy things.
She did shred something in the bedroom.
So she got really upset. She doesn't like to be left alone. No. And so I was loving on her for just a minute. I didn't have a lot of time. I loved on her for just a minute and said, "I'll be back," and shut the door and went out of the room. And I didn't come back for 30 minutes to an hour, and I could hear her getting upset in there, but I was like, just a minute. Well, a minute wasn't soon enough, and she grabbed a cardboard thing in my bedroom, just this cardboard picture thing, and she shredded it. She ripped the plastic off, cardboard, everything flying everywhere. She tore that thing to shreds. She just got so upset. But on an everyday basis, we've had her for 2 days now. On an everyday basis, she doesn't chew things. I try to get her to chew on chewies and stuff, and she's not chewy. She's not going to tear your house up or your shoes up. But if she gets upset, if she gets like too anxious and too nervous, she starts to panic, she might shred something. So, which I can't blame her for.
Bring you a treat.
Yay, I get a treat. Awesome. I love treats. But yeah, and she, like I said, she's already house trained. She already walks well. She's not overloaded with energy all the time. She's a little more calm. I think she's at least a year or two. She's got to be at least a year or two. So we're not going through the puppy blues and the puppy awfulness right now, thank goodness. But she's just like the perfect dog. She's a great companion. I don't know. I love her. I love everything about her. Now she does snore. I found that out. She slept in the bed with us the past 2 nights. She has slept in the bed with us at the foot of our bed, and she does roll over on her back and she snores really loudly.
Here you go, baby.
Thank you.
So,
thank you.
I just fixed her a bowl of gumbo.
Oh, you do love me.
Now, it's not as thick as normal because I hurried it along.
Oh, it's good.
But the recipe will make sure
Prends un ami, mais ça, c'est bon. C'est le ton roulet.
Is it good?
Ma oui. And one for you, and show out for me.
Yeah, all right, good. Well, got a second spoon there. Don't mind us just eating this delicious gumbo. Don't worry, the recipe will be out there for all y'all that are interested in it.
I like that.
What's
might put that at the top of the list. Name the kitty Butterscotch to match her face.
We're going to pick out some popular ones out of the comments.
That's a good name. Very good. That's a good name. So somebody said most labs snore. That would explain it. If she's half pit bull, half lab, that would explain it.
So, that is good. It came out right. So, from what I was reading, dogs' breath rates should be between like 30 and 40 breaths a minute. When she's sleeping, she's like, I counted last night. She's like close to 50, and her breathing is kind of labored sounding and real shallow breaths. Not like when they're dreaming and they're making weird noises, but like
not like that,
like kind of labored,
sleeping,
like kind of labored breathing. And
yeah.
So that worries me. That's one thing we're going to mention to the vet and see if they can check out. That concerns me. When she's awake, though, it seems to be fine. So I don't know if maybe it's just something she does.
Boom, y'all. Boom.
I
like this person.
We can give a Ferrari to anybody.
I like
you know, pit bulls aren't my favorite, but they're not my not favorite. I mean, it's kind of hard to say I got a favorite or not favorite type of dog. I mean, dogs are just
right.
I like dogs.
He loves all dogs. He is a dog lover.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. I'm glad you like it, baby.
Yeah, and we're gonna check over all kinds of worms and just do the full checkup on her. Make sure she's all the way healthy.
She doesn't have a cough or anything like that, so that makes me happy. And she's not underweight. You guys saw she's normal weight. She's fine. So she doesn't have. If she has any parasites, she hasn't had them for long. Hopefully, but we'll see. We will see. Why is she always eating? Because I just hopefully because I just make good food.
Because he's such a good chef. Yeah. He spoils me and he feeds me so good.
I figured y'all. I was gonna wait, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put the recipe out there. May as well, show it to y'all.
Yeah.
Like I mean, y'all again, it's not as thick as it needs to be. It's not as thick as normal, but it's because I rushed it because of the live coming. But it's good. The taste is right.
You hit that root just.
And I just didn't cook it down long enough, but it's good. It's good. Yeah. It's good, huh?
So we shall see on Tuesday what's going to become of the animals. I know for a fact we're keeping the kitten. That's like kind of a done deal.
The kitten. The kitten doesn't belong to anybody.
Kitten
I know
has
that.
no other hope but us. The kitten has no other home and no other chance at life except us. So we're keeping the kitten. We shall see about my puppy.
Yep.
We shall see.
So Gumbo is a kind of like a type of stew, I guess you would call it, from Louisiana. That it has
it's like a soup over rice.
Yeah, so it has a really dark roux in it, which is just browned flour and butter.
Delicious.
And you put we put chicken and sausage and shrimp in ours. If we had access to good little crabs, we would put that in there as well. But some people just do chicken and sausage. Some people do just seafood. Some people put oysters in it. But ours, like I said, we do equal amounts of sausage, chicken, and shrimp in it. And if we have access to crabs, we'll put crabs in it. But not like crab meat, like a whole crabs, like those little blue crabs.
Come here.
What is it? Oh, the kitty.
Yeah. Come here.
Winston came over, so she's like, I don't think so.
So yeah, the best way to describe it, I guess, is like a seafood soup.
It's a stew.
A seafood stew. Okay.
Because a stew is thicker than a soup, right? So it should be a stew. And it's got okra in it. We like lots of okra in it. You don't have to put lots of okra in it, but we love okra in ours. We love okra. Preferably we like fresh, but usually we're making it when it's cold outside and you can't grow okra when it's cold. So it's usually end up being frozen.
Any of the new babies any table food or sausage or chicken. He won't let me give them any people food. And that's rough. That's hard.
Nope. No people food.
Look at your face.
Yep.
She would love
Miss Jacqueline. Sausage. Yep. Just seafood gumbo. I've made it with just seafood before too. We ended up doing seafood and chicken and sausage mainly because Lily loves shrimp, so I always like to include her, and I feel like if I put shrimp in with the chicken and sausage, it makes she likes it.
She does. And
then some of the girls don't like seafood that much, so if I just did seafood, they would not be thrilled with me.
So what's y'all's take on, I know giving animals in general table scraps is bad. I know it's bad, but y'all do it, right? Y'all do it.
Nope. Look.
I know.
Thank you, Miss Judy.
I know, but not even just like a treat every now and then, not even just a little.
Nope.
No sneak them some ham or no.
Nope.
Like what was that movie? A tiny piece of cheese. You gotta give the puppy a tiny piece of cheese.
Nope. No tiny pieces of cheese. Nope. Yeah. Miss Kathy, me too. I love me any kind of gumbo. Well, I won't say any kind. I don't like oysters in my gumbo. I don't like oysters. Oh, I guess look, you got one person here, baby. Yes, I give mine table food.
Yeah. And I know they can't live on it. I know it's not like a diet for them, but I give them little treats every now and then.
Nope.
I didn't even notice it that one time you fussed at me so bad. I didn't even notice it. I was sitting here having lunch with him at this table, and Winston, no, it's Sebastian. Sebastian came up and put his head on my leg like he normally does. And what I normally do, I'm sitting here eating and watching something with Wes, and I just kind of take a piece of food off my plate and just kind of hand it over to Sebastian. He eats it out of my hand, and I just pick up the fork and go back to eating. And Wes just looked at me. And I was like, oh, I didn't even realize I did that.
Y'all,
Like,
she's so used to it, she doesn't even know she's doing it.
Without thinking, I was just didn't miss a beat. I kept eating. I put my fork down, picked up a piece of food, gave it to Sebastian, and just kept eating.
Look, my wife ruined my dog giving her table food.
Aww.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. I appreciate that comment. Yes. No table food.
Great.
Chestnut Hills, are y'all doing a live tonight?
Yeah, are you
If
on
you're
that,
still
Wes?
on, I
You
know
on that,
you were on
Chestnut Hills?
earlier. If you're still on here, are you doing a live tonight? If they are doing a live, make sure and go check them out. They'll be getting on here real shortly. If they're doing a live, they go on at 6.
Yeah.
So go check them out. They're awesome folks. We love Chestnut Hills. They're really, really awesome folks.
They're like salt of the earth, good people, just some real people.
Yep. And I know some of y'all, it's like midnight over there. So,
I'm
you know,
sorry.
still go watch them, but maybe watch them laying in bed on your phone or something.
As you fall asleep.
As you fall asleep. Yeah. Some of y'all are just getting started. It's morning, but
and isn't this a lovely way to wake up to the morning?
Yeah, start the day off right.
Say good morning. Say hi. Good morning.
Love gumbo. We use seafood, crawfish, sausage, potatoes, carrots, peas, and green beans. Wow.
Wow,
that's different. Yeah.
I bet that's good though.
Yep. They already Nick, they love me.
That's the truth.
So be sure to go watch them. We are going to hop off here and finish eating dinner. We love y'all. Thank y'all for coming and always showing so much love for us. And thank y'all for telling us about Lester and Jamie.
And giving us real support and real comments and real interaction. And we love hearing y'all's opinions and y'all's
we love the lives. Yeah, we love the lives. Ash, I'm sure this kitty does want some seafood, but nope, no can do. Y'all all have an incredible night.
And thank you for being so kind and so sweet and supportive of us. I appreciate y'all's understanding. I appreciate y'all's kindness to our family.
Make sure and keep Jamie and Lester and them in your prayers.
Yes.
We wish them the best. They'll definitely be in our thoughts. I hope that everything goes well for them. So we love y'all, and y'all have a great night.
You guys. Bye.